Well, first and foremost, congratulations on being selected amongst the best of your peers, because everybody in this room is here because you exemplify leadership qualities, because somebody saw something special in you, because the way you carry yourself, the way that you are going through life at this point in the game is something that has set you apart. So for that, I say congratulations. And I also challenge you to continue on that path of setting yourself apart, because life is a very, very competitive environment. As I look across the audience, I see future educators, future doctors, future lawyers, future engineers, bankers, business owners, servicemen and women. It's just the universe of all possibilities is in this room, but every one of those areas that I just mentioned requires leadership. Leadership. And it takes a certain skill set to lead an organization. It takes a certain level of passion to lead an organization. It takes a certain level of zest. Just really waking up every day and making sure that you're doing your very best to be the best version of yourself, and then trying to find ways to tap into synergizing with people you're working with to find the best in them as well. Because I know for a fact in my 22 years in the field of education is that everyone is some kind of smart. There's a genius in everyone. And every one of us has strengths, and every one of us has weaknesses. As a leader, your job is to leverage your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and as you start to lead people, start to get them to be self-aware of their strengths and weaknesses. That's why in McAllen ISD, we don't only teach our state curriculum called the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. We don't only teach you what you have to know to pass your end of course exam. We don't only prepare you for your ACT or your SAT. What we're preparing you for is for life. So as we deliver our curriculum, and we do it well, as we differentiate our instruction to meet your learning style, because some of you are visual, some of you are auditory, some of you are kinesthetic tactile. As we differentiate that instruction and try to make it fun, as we do all those things to prepare you for the exam, we're also making it a point to tie in 2020 job skills like collaboration and critical thinking and cognitive flexibility and digital fluency, and making sure that you understand the importance of personal well-being. We're touching all those things as well. When you talk about self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, those are research-based domains that are going to help you be the best version of yourself. And only if you accomplish those areas at very high levels will you reach your full potential as an individual and as an organization. So in McAllen ISD, as we deliver instruction, our vision and our goal is to also tie in the concepts and domains of emotional intelligence. So very soon, you're going to blink your eye, and the next thing you're going to be walking across the stage. Da, 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 da. Your family's going to be so proud. They're going to be yelling, "That's my nephew. I love you." Yeah. And then you're going to go to dinner afterward, and everybody's going to pat you on the back and say how proud they are of you. And then you're going to wake up the next day and realize that you have your whole life ahead of you. And you're going to realize that it's game on. Everything you accomplished from pre-K to 12, whether you were part of a leadership organization, whether you were first team all-state quarterback, whether you were all-state swimmer, whether you were a chess champion, whether you won awards for welding, whatever you did, everybody is back to square one, and it's game on. So you're going to realize that McAllen ISD prepared you not only to perform academically, but the big part of what we want you to walk away with is a deep understanding of yourself. And that's what great leaders do. Because there's intra-personal intelligence, intra-personal relationships, and that means your relationship with yourself, how well you know yourself, intra. And then there's interpersonal intelligence, and how well you understand other people. So we want you to walk away with intrapersonal intelligence and interpersonal intelligence, because leaders don't only understand themselves, but they understand other people. They understand body language. They understand when they have to shift gears, when they said something and it impacted someone a certain way, when their audience is engaged or when they're not. They understand people, but they understand themselves. So we want you to walk away being self-aware. Self-aware. Understanding your strengths and your weaknesses. You might be thinking, I understand myself, I know myself well. I lived with myself for 18 years, I know myself. But do you? Do you? Have you taken a deep dive in understanding yourself and truly what your strengths and weaknesses are? Because that's what it's going to take to be a great leader. It's not easy. You're going to have to understand yourself. You're going to have to love yourself. You're going to have to be confident. You're going to have to portray confidence. You're going to have to be able to own a room. You're going to have to be able to talk to people. You're going to have to be able to look people in the eye. You're going to have to be able to smile. You're going to have to be able to understand yourself, self-awareness, in order to better yourself as a person. If you don't portray confidence as a leader, then how is the organization going to have confidence in you? If you don't portray confidence, come on guys, we can do this. You can do it. You can accomplish what you want. This organization is going to be powerful. We're going to be amongst the best at what we do, as opposed to good morning. I think we can do okay. I might be able to perform that surgery. Maybe. No, you have to have confidence. And the only way you can have confidence is to portray confidence. So whatever it is, if you're going to be an attorney, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you got to have confidence, man. So that's part of being self-aware. Self-regulation, the ability to chill under pressure. If I told you one of you is going to come up here and do a 3-minute presentation on your life, and I'm going to pick you at random in 5 seconds, you're thinking, oh my God, please don't pick me. And if you do get picked, you're going to feel, what am I going to say? Oh my God, I'm going to present in front of my peers. Oh, I'm going to walk down there. You're going to actually hear your steps. All right, everything's magnified. Some of you are saying, bring it on, I'll present. Step aside, give me the floor. And that's cool too. But the whole thing is self-regulation from a leadership perspective is ultra important because all types of emotions you feel on every given day. So how do you self-regulate your emotions? Why is it important to be able to self-regulate your emotions as a leader? You don't want to, people don't do well with criticism. What's this work? It's no good. Oh man, you don't know that person just worked all night on that. Maybe give them some better constructive feedback on how they can get it done. Or they don't want to tell you the truth because they're afraid of you. Has anybody ever been mad in here? Raise your hand if you've been mad. You're lying if you're not raising your hand. Everybody's been mad at some point, mad at something. Mad at something. So we have to have the capability to chill, relax, think before we speak, think before we act. Great leaders have social skills. They'll respect the board president just the same way they'll respect the custodian, just the same way they'll respect anybody within the organization. Great leaders have social skills. So as I close, remember the importance of self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Because if you want to be a great leader, you have to hit all those. And the good news is you can work on them. You can find out where you're weak and where you're strong. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your attention. You're a very kind audience. Thank you for your participation. I have the utmost confidence in all of your abilities. Whatever I can do to support you, I'm here for all of you all. Reach out to me, email me. You need a letter of recommendation. Whatever I can do to help you. I'm on this planet to help people accomplish their goals, to accomplish their dreams. That's my calling, that's my mission. Once again, thank you all very much and have a blessed day.